Hi guys, my name is Akash Kumar. Hope you're doing well. And today I'm going to explain you about the rules changes in the voting process by the President Donald Trump. On March 25, 2025, former US President Donald Trump signed an executive order called Preserving and Protecting the Integrity of American Elections. This new order introduced several changes to how elections are conducted in the United States. The main goal, according to Trump and his supporters, is to prevent voter fraud and ensure fair elections. However, critics argued that these changes could make it harder for some people to vote, especially minorities and low income citizens. Now, I'm going to tell you about the key changes in the new voting rules. First one is the proof of citizenship is required to vote. Before this order, most states allowed people to register to vote by simply providing a driver license or social security number. Now, voter must provide proof of US citizenship, such as a passport or a birth certificate. The government claims that this will prevent non-citizens from voting, but critics argue that many eligible voters, especially elderly or low-income individuals, might not have these documents readily available. The second key change is mail-in ballots must arrive by election day. Previously, some states counted mail-in ballots if they were postmarked by election day, even they arrived a few days later. Under a new rule, ballot must arrive by election day to be counted. This change could affect millions of people, especially military personnel and citizens who vote by mail due to work, travel, or health reasons. Now the third key change is voter rolls will be checked by the federal government. Trump's executive order gave a federal agency more power to review and remove ineligible voters from state voter registration list. The Department of Government Efficiency, which is advised by Elon Musk, will work to eliminate duplicate registration and desist the voter from the list. Supporters say this will clean up the voter roll, but opponents worry it could result in eligible voters being unfairly removed. Next key change is more data sharing between federal and state government. The new order requires federal agencies to share data with states to verify voter eligibility. This means information from social security record, immigration database, and government resources will be used to check if voter is legally allowed to cast a ballot or not. Some experts worry that the error in these databases could lead to eligible voter being removed from registration list. And the last key change is penalties for the state that don't comply. States that do not follow these new rules could lose the federal funding for elections. This could put financial pressure on the state that oppose the order, making it difficult for them to conduct elections smoothly. Now I'm going to tell you about the reactions and the legal challenges about these key changes. Supporters of the order believe these changes will stop voter fraud and make election more secure. They argue that a proof of citizenship is a reasonable requirement and that mail-in voting rules should be stricter. Critics say it's voter suppression. They argue that these changes make it harder for certain groups like minorities, elderly citizens, and people with disabilities to vote. Lawsuits are expected. Many legal experts believe this executive order will face challenges in court because the election rules are traditionally decided by the state, not the federal government. At last, I just want to conclude that Trump's executive order is one of the most controversial voting rule changes in recent history. While it aims to prevent fraud, but many people fear it could take voting rights away from the thousands of people. The legal battle over this order are expected to shape the future of the US elections over the years to come.